Well, hello, good listener. We are barreling toward episode 100, and we have been catching up with some of your and my favorite guests. And today, coming back together for the third time after multiple tries of figuring out the audio, is my friend, Kristy Hinds.
Steve, you're phenomenal. Thank you for being so patient.
I have patience in me. It's like one of my few qualities, I think.
It's not my strong suit.
It's good. So, I'm glad you could admit it.
Yes. So we are a good pair. I need you in my life.
Now tell everybody, since we last spoke, and the last time we spoke, we talked about revolutions gone good. And I got a lot of fucking email about that, my friend. I got a lot of notes about that. People loved it. My audience loved it. We talked revolutions, not resolutions gone good for our new year. That's the last time we spoke. That was like 6 months ago. Catch us up on what is happening in the world of Kristy Hinds.
Yeah, so I love that people were interested in revolutions and not resolutions, and just I think that that's important. And I'm 6 months into the new year, and it's really about checking in with yourself on a daily basis. And instead of like this constant move to like achieve something, because I'm a type A personality. And if you give me a goal, I'm probably going to want to go after it. And then, especially if I set intentions. But once I get there, it's like, okay, well, this was good. Maybe it's not all that I expected it to be. And then I need the next thing. I'm like desperate for the next thing. And that can get so old. And this idea of like revolutionizing a life, my life, maybe your life, is this idea of like moving past kind of like this feeling of achievement and just deciding I've already achieved. I woke up today. I got through a pandemic. You know what? I'm a freaking badass. I'm alive. And moving into this idea of, what's working and focusing on that. What good can I bring into my day?
Yes.
Focusing on that, like what makes me happy, and focusing on that. This is a revolution for most people, including myself. And if you want to get to contentment and peace, usually it comes from these kinds of questions and not these, big major goals. And I have nothing against goals. Like I said, I'm type A. But sometimes it's just like this, the simpler questions lead to the bigger life shifts.
And mindset, because just the thought process of changing how we can move away from thinking something negative to something positive. We have that choice. We have that choice every day. We have that choice every second of every day of how we look at something. And I feel like there's such an onslaught right now going on with so many things coming at us. It's that ability to shift it.
So, and I think, because you asked me like, okay, what's Kristy Hinds working on? And I think with clients and coaching and just for myself personally, it's self-love. And that comes from a mindset shift. And, I think we hear that term self-love all the time,
yep.
Right? And I think of self-care. For a long time, I would think of self-care and spas and all of that. And I think that those things are great. Those are just like small intentions. I think to love yourself is really to honor your choices and to know that you can make choices and to honor your yeses and your nos and to not betray yourself every single day, to keep commitments to yourself and to know that it's okay. Like what you choose, whether it works out or not, that it's okay.
And don't you feel that not every day has to be Moses goes and gets the tablets. You know what I mean? I can't think of another better example. Part the Red Sea and bring 4,000 Jews across there. Not every day has to be some major accomplishment. I don't know why I went to the Bible, but I did.
Because those are really great examples, because it's like huge things happen, like the world was 7 days, in 7 days, God built the world. And we're not built that way. And you're absolutely right. Yeah. That's why I think it's important to focus on what's going to make me happy today. And it might be washing the dishes. It might be not washing the dishes. What's going to make me happy today? How am I going to improve my energy? How will I feel like my best self? What am I going to say yes to? What am I going to say no to? I think when you add all of that up over a day, a few hours, and you move into a year, that's how you see how your mind shifts and how your year in your life is revolutionized.
And I think that also plays into so many people like myself. Time has changed. I never know what day of the week it is anymore. I'm like, wait, where are we? What month is it? Wait, where'd June go? And I think that because of the giant pause that we all had to take for almost 2 years, it created a different way of looking at time and also not being so obsessed of, for me at least, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, all the things in my little day planner. I still have my day planner, everybody. Don't worry. I got the day planner. But being flexible with it and being okay with it. Just being where I am right now.
Yeah. The pandemic forced us all to be okay with ourselves, to slow down and to be okay with ourselves and to sit with it. And if you're not okay with yourself, you're very much aware. Because you were on edge, you were antsy, you're like, my God, I need a coach. What is going on? Something is happening to me. And it's simply just in the slowness of life, I'm not okay with me. And I've got to figure out what this is. And for others, I think it showed us, okay, I don't always need all this achievement and fast pace. Sometimes the achievement is simply in having a good day.
Now, tell everybody where you're at with the Ladies Who Launch. And also, you had another project you were talking about when we last spoke about taking on, if I got this right, they were going to be just a small group of clients for the full year. Did I get that right?
Yeah, you did. So I still have Launch It Ladies, which is an online course, and it walks a woman, specifically women, because there's certain things that sometimes we go through, and it walks a woman through how to take an idea that maybe she's had on the shelf in the back of her mind, and it teaches her how to create a niche, how to turn that into a product, and how to make extra income for herself, how to feel great about what she's putting out into the world, and how to serve others through our ideas. And so by the end of it, even if you don't launch it, you'll at least know how to do it. And you'll probably feel good about yourself for having created something. So Launch It Ladies is still going well. Women sign up for it and do it all the time. And they meet each other in the course and you do it at your own pace. And it's great. And then walking through a small group of people who are ready to kind of say hey, I'm ready to scale in my life, not only in entrepreneurship, because that's huge, but my entire life. And so because I feel in order to scale in entrepreneurship, the person tells me oh, I want to start a business. I'm well, let's look at your life. How are your relationships? How's your health? Do you do anything for recreation? All of these speak into, your career and your goals and your dreams. And sometimes we don't realize that because how you do anything is how you do everything. So that's going great as well.
I love it. Did I call it the Ladies Who Launch? Is that what I called it? Did I say it right?
So, and that's a description because that is what they do in the end.
Okay, good. Because there's Ladies Who Lunch, and I think that's why they got stuck in my head. All right, where do people find you online? How do they connect with you?
Yes, so any person, however you identify, you can find me at KristyHinds.com. And yeah, I coach anyone and everyone. And then also there's a link for women specifically if they're interested in doing that beginner business course.
And when are you coming up to Santa Barbara to hang with me and have wine?
Gosh, we keep talking about this.
I know. Anyone who's listening is oh, Jesus Christ, here they go again.
Like the next time I come on. So don't allow me on here unless I've come up.
Okay, I'm good. That's great. Fantastic.
Okay? All right, that's my accountability. Because I love it here. And now I'm already thinking like I better plan a date quick.
I know. And I love anyone who's listening. It's just like, oh, poor her. She's got to make a plan to go to Santa Barbara and have wine.
No one is thinking, like, everyone is like, my God, this bitch, why hasn't she gone yet?
Great to catch up with you. Thank you for all you are in the world, and we will see each other soon.
Yes, can't wait to meet your hubby and your